Hi everybody, thanks for coming in today. So, what brings the family in today?
Well, we wanted to come to therapy because we were just having a lot of issues, mainly with James. And I found weed in his pocket, and we had noticed that he was acting differently, and his grades were starting to go downhill. And the school counselor, suggested that we all come just to help him and be here for him because we're just sitting there, he needs to get stuff worked out in his life. But so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. He doesn't admit that he's smoking, but I think it's pretty obvious that he is.
Why would you say that it's obvious that he is?
So it's just like he's a completely different kid. Like he's angry. He's hanging out more, so much more with his friends and stuff.
Yeah, can you kind of tell me why you think he came today?
We came in today because we found weed in his pocket when we were doing laundry.
James, how do you feel? You guys, how do you feel?
I don't know, they think I've been acting different, but I think I have.
Lisa, how do you think you guys are?
I don't know why.
So it sounds like everyone has a different viewpoint kind of why we're in today, but mom and dad can kind of see that James finding, you kind of believe that he's smoking weed, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So James, can you tell us a little bit why you think your parents think you're smoking weed?
Well, yeah, they did find weed in my pocket, and honestly, yeah, I have been smoking weed. And I don't, I honestly don't think it's a big deal, and they just do it because it's fun. So,
Well, thank you for being honest with us out there. How does that feel to everybody to hear him admit that? Yeah, you know.
For me, I kind of always thought he was smoking weed because like, we noticed him change and he kind of got like lazy. Like he's not going to do sports anymore. Like he didn't try out for baseball.
it's not like he could have came to some of my games anyway.
Why? Why couldn't he come and see your games? Can you explain that a little bit more?
Well, he got this big job, and I never see him anymore.
He got promoted.
Like, okay.
Make more money, left on a lot.
Okay. So that's really kind of changed the way your family has been structured for a while, it sounds like. Yeah. Lisa, how do you feel about all these changes?
Sex on.
Mom, how do you feel?
Well, I mean, I think we want to make a better life for our kids and start providing for their college. And I want to remodel and have a nicer house and a place where they can live. And it's been great, the extra money, and I appreciate him working so hard.
So it sounds like this new change in your life has kind of affected everyone in a different way. It seems Lisa's kind of wishes dad was home a little bit more. Dad, it sounds like you're feeling that you're enjoying the promotion and having this new position, but at the same time you're not as home as much as you'd like to. Mom, it sounds like you're really enjoying kind of the benefits that come with this promotion, but you're also kind of concerned about James and the fact that he's kind of smoking weed. So James, how would you say that smoking weed has kind of affected your life?
I don't think it has. My mom thinks weed is bringing my grades down, but I don't think it is because I just don't have any motivation at school or to do baseball. And I don't think it's because of weed.
That's shaking his head at that. Can you explain how you feel that this smoking weed is affecting James' life?
I think it's affected him because it's making him lazy. Like he doesn't have any motivation.
Yeah.
Like he used to, and now he doesn't.
Lisa, how do you feel that smoking weed is affecting James' life?
He doesn't do sports anymore. He used to do baseball all the time.
Sounds like it's kind of taking a different path. It's really changed. Mom, would you agree, or do you have a different? What's your viewpoint on how it's affected his life?
Well, I just think, it's changed. He used to be really sweet kid, and then just wanted to help and really do things. And now he just wants to either sit in his room or go spend the night at his friend's house and do who knows what.
Can you tell me a little bit how James weed smoking has affected your life personally?
Well, it's just kind of shocking because, you think you raise them up to abide by the law and, do the right thing, work hard. And it's just, I guess it makes you feel like it's your fault that they're making bad choices. So, they're really nice.
Very powerful statement, especially for a parent looking at. Lisa, how would you say that James smoking weed has affected your life personally?
Well, now at school, I'm known as a conflict system.
That's a new role for you, huh? James, how would you say that the weed smoking has affected your life?
Well, I don't know. I'm having a lot more fun with my friends now. People think I'm cool, so
I think you're cool.
yeah, I kind of like it.
So it sounds like also with you smoking weed, it's given new rules to everybody in the family as well. Lots of new changes for everybody on many levels. As parents, how would you say that James smoking weed has affected you guys as parents?
I would say that we feel like we failed. Like he's out doing drugs that are illegal. He could get caught and go to jail. And I don't know. I really just don't know what to do anymore as a parent.
So it sounds like everyone kind of is on the same idea, except for James. Your view is a little different, that smoking weed is a problem. Sure. What if we gave this problem, what if we separated the problem from James? What if we called James smoking weed, let's call it Mr. Green. And Mr. Green is the problem. So, James, we'll begin with you. Can you tell us about a time when Mr. Green was not a part of your life?
One weekend, my dad came home, and we had a lot more time with the family and stuff. And me and him went camping, and it was really nice. It was a lot of fun. I didn't even think about doing it. So,
Dad, do you remember that time?
Yeah, I remember it. I got all my work done early, so I came home for the weekend. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Okay, sounds like a very special time for you guys. Lisa, can you remember a time when Mr. Green wasn't around?
Yeah, we always do fun stuff with the family together.
No. You enjoyed that? Mom, what about you? Can you think of a time when Mr. Green was in the picture?
I don't really understand why Mr. Green has to be in the picture at all, because, I think, James is choosing to hang out with his friends more than his family, and I know, we're busier with James' classes and gymnastics, but, he's got a lot, so, I don't know, I guess maybe James feels like he needs to do that. Because, he's part of the family, or
James, did you say that you enjoyed the times that you had when you were hanging out with your dad fishing more so than when you were with Mr. Green? how do you guys feel when Mr. Green wasn't around? It was different, obviously. Do you enjoy it more, less?
I'd say I enjoyed it more.
Yeah, definitely seems to be you guys kind of all on board that you enjoyed these times before Mr. Green was around. Well, that's great. Sounds like you guys found a common ground. You're all kind of in the same boat, which is wonderful. It's nice that you guys are all here together. And we're winding down our session, so when you guys get home, I just want you to know when you leave, I'm going to write you a letter. It's going to talk about kind of the progress that you've made in therapy so far, individually and as a family. I think you guys have made a lot of great successes. And you guys are all, you made lots of great successes, and I think you guys are all on the right path, and I think you're going to meet all of your goals that you have set forth for you. So look forward to that letter in a few days. I admire you for coming in, and I believe that you guys are on the right path. So have a good afternoon.
All right, thank you.